Have every of you heard of am I the only one that heard of the Earth Sprite in Chapter 6? Because he only has a 9% chance of spawning. And he was like a villager, but in Fortnite. But instead of it being like a full-blown villager, it was like a sprite. He looked like Groot from Marvel, I think. And if like he would only trade for pumps, I think, or shields. He can trade for one of the two. Yeah. Yeah, you know the type. The Earth Sprite. You know he only has a 9% chance of spawning. You know what the worst part is? He would only spawn 0 build. So that means nobody plays 0 build. Now he would only trade for pumps, so if you didn't have pumps, he was screwed. And whoever the first person to trade with him was, he would join your squad. But yeah. And if you managed to trade with him first, you would get healed over time. Kind of like any normal sprite. And you know if you're in the right game, if the battle bus is like earthy, like with leaves on top, and like instead of it being a hot air balloon, it would just show an earth as the balloon. Kind of weird. But the bus will be covered in like green leaves and like, it was like to promote Earth Day, kind of. The reason that it would only have a 9% chance of spawning, the Earth Sprite, was because it was so rare. But guess what? You want to know something funny? I found it on my first try. Like, I loaded up into 0 build, thinking, I wonder if I can get it in my first try. And guess what? I did it! Here's proof. And you heard me. I actually have proof for that. If you don't believe me, I'm going to pull it up in just a second. Told ya. Yeah, so found out my first try. So there's the proof. Goodbye.